Today, we're digging into the story of Turtle Pie. It's a cannabis brand that's really made some noise.
Yeah, definitely got people talking.
So our mission, basically, is to understand how a brand with these, like, real garage roots got recognition, built this loyal following. It's a tough market out there.
For sure. Super competitive.
Think of this as a quick way to get the essentials, We're looking at the NuggNotes deep dive on them.
Right, pulling out the key bits. It's a pretty interesting case study, actually, how some brands just connect.
Okay, so let's unpack it. The origin.
Mm.
It starts with Matt Turtle, a Northern California guy.
Yeah, a veteran from the pre-legalization days. He was operating way before the official market opened up.
So not some big corporate thing from day one. This was like literally a garage grow Bay Area.
Exactly. Dealing with all the risks back then, raids and all that. And apparently really dedicated to certain strains like Afgoo J1.
That whole born in garages, rolled in the streets tagline sounds like it's actually, well, true.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
And that authenticity, you can kind of feel it comes from that time. Yeah. He wasn't just growing whatever. He was committed to specific genetics.
Right. That probably built a certain, I don't know, dedication to quality.
You'd think so. When you're operating like that, the product has to stand out.
And the name Turtle Pie, that's from a strain. The actual strain came first.
Yeah, the strain predates the brand. Described as sweet, creamy, gassy, iced out was the term used.
Okay. And Turtle himself, Matt, spent years hunting this specific phenotype down, refining it.
Apparently so, which, for anyone listening, a phenotype is just how a specific plant expresses its genes. So he was really dialing it in.
Even before legalization. And he already had a rep. New people like Green Dog Drew, these legacy legends.
Mm-hmm. That seems important, those connections, that reputation.
Yeah.
It means they weren't total unknowns when the legal market hit.
Gave them a foundation, yeah.
Exactly. Trust, familiarity.
So then 2019, they jump into the legal market. But interestingly, no big venture capital money.
Apparently not. Really relying on the product itself, the quality, the terps, those aromatic compounds.
And those early legal strains, Sidewalk Sunday, Strawberry Melon, they made a splash. High THC, like over 30%.
Yeah, and this flawless bag appeal they mentioned. It sounds like it looked good and hit hard.
Leading to this rep among fans as like the strongest weed ever. Wow.
That got a buzz, word of mouth.
You can't buy that, really?
No, you can't. And it fits that theme, focusing on the plant, the quality, not just marketing spend, letting the product do the talking.
And that leads into their strategy now, right? These limited drops.
Yeah, quality over quantity. Monthly drops. Loud flower, they call it. Strains like purple sticky rice, Sunday paper.
It's in partnerships. And they sell out consistently.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Driven by that reputation, that word of mouth, not ads. It creates this scarcity.
Keeps the value perception high, maybe. FOMO.
Definitely taps into that fear of missing out.
Right.
And in a market that can feel flooded sometimes, controlling supply like that while keeping quality up, that builds demand. It's smart.
They've also branched out a bit. Rosin gummies.
Mm-hmm. Solventless, so no chemical solvents used in extraction.
Mm-hmm.
Focus on flavor. Again, limited availability. Specific spots like Outpost 707.
And down in SoCal, there's this figure, I Smoke Moda. He kind of vets their stuff.
Yeah, he's known in the LA scene, worked with other big names, so having him vouch for them adds another layer of credibility down south.
These partnerships and regional figures, it helps them grow without maybe diluting the core brand.
Seems like the strategy. Expand reach, but keep that quality control tight.
And it's not just the flower or gummies. The culture around it seems strong. Their merch, like the Born in Garages hoodies, people want them.
Yeah, apparently they sell out fast too. The notes frame it as legacy, not just temporary hype.
What do you think makes it feel like legacy? Is it just the origin story?
I think it's that tangible connection, knowing it didn't just appear from a marketing meeting. That hoodie becomes a symbol of being in on something authentic, maybe.
Yeah, makes sense. And that connects to their whole ethos. Culture first,
Right.
corporate last.
Right. Turtle apparently mentors other legacy growers, chooses collaborators carefully, brands that respect the plant, like Blueprint California, Team Elite Genetics.
And actively resists taking investor money. Wants to keep control.
Seems very protective of that authenticity. Resisting that corporate influence, that definitely resonates with a certain part of the cannabis world.
So wrapping up, the big takeaway is this Turtle Pie story, this Bay-born movement that's now recognized elsewhere. It shows that authenticity, focusing on craft and culture, it can have a real impact.
Absolutely. When it feels genuine, people connect with it. It's a strong example, especially in an industry changing so fast, quality and culture can win.
It really makes you wonder then, looking beyond cannabis, what other industries could maybe find success by leaning into those garage roots that community feel instead of just the standard corporate playbook?
That's a great question. Something for y'all to think about.
Definitely food for thought. Thanks for exploring this one with us today.